Hello Sagittarius, welcome to this reading. We're going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Sagittarius for the week of October 17th. Also, I should point out that it is 2:22 on the clock right now. Do keep in mind this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Let's go and see what we have here for you, Sagittarius. Now I'm using the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot, the After Tarot, as well as the Keepers of the Light Oracle deck. There are links to all of these decks in the description below if you'd like to pick them up for yourself. All right, make sure we're all set up here and in view, and then we'll get right into it. All right, we'll take a couple of those, put this right here. And cool. Energy on the bottom, you have the Fool. So the Fool is, for me, the most powerful card to find in a tarot reading. This is an exciting energy. When you get the Fool, it only comes forward when you're ready. And it's when you're ready to start something big. It's when you're ready to take a leap of faith in a new direction. And it's when you're ready to really embrace a new beginning in your life. You have a big reading here. You have some very strong cards. Really like 3 major arcanas here, but there are some of the more, how do I say it, forceful, powerful, stronger, gigantic, however you want to describe it, major arcanas. And so I think for some of you here, there are big things in the works. I think that some things have been kind of working out right now for some of you. I think for some of you here, there's been a lot going on, and I think that this is leading you to a new place in your life here, Sagittarius, with the Fool showing up here on the bottom. Now, for some of you here, you have felt like, how do I say this? There's been like a sudden inspiration or a sudden download of information, or there's been a sudden spike in activity around something new for you. Okay, there is the energy of something being sudden. The word sudden is very much coming into my mind for this reading. And it's something that I think, like, suddenly something happened, or suddenly you felt pulled in a new direction, or you felt pulled like to do something important. There's something calling your name here. There's something calling your name. And you have your eye on something at this time. Let's just get into it here. So in the overall situation, you have the Tower card. The Tower is all about a sudden surprise, okay? This is a very strong card. It can be about, obviously, so when you look up the Tower, it's like doom and gloom, right? But it really, the thing about tarot that I love is that it's up for interpretation. And, if you've been watching my videos for a long time, I like to try to keep it as positive as possible. The thing about the Tower is it's a blessing in disguise. It's sort of like, you can think of it as like a redirection, or a new understanding. And the thing about the Tower is it really does say that there was something in your life that you thought was stable that actually isn't. That's kind of the idea of the Tower. And when you really break that down and you unpack that, it's good to have that understanding, because you don't want to be living in a house of cards, right? Nobody wants to live in a house of cards. And so the Tower with the Fool, this can simply mean that you've suddenly been inspired to leap into a new place, or to go do something new, or to explore new places here with the Fool, especially with the World next to it. There might be some like international travel. The World is one of those cards. I'm just getting that vibe here, because you have the Fool kind of just like whatever he can put on his back, in his backpack, has his dog with him, and just kind of going to, just kind of letting the universe kind of guide him in a new direction. And, I feel like for you, this is what this is all about. And this it might feel like something is just kind of coming in here for you very quickly in this week. Now, in the past, you have the 5 swords, you have the 4 of cups, and you also have the Page of Wands. So yeah, we have these double pages here, one in the past, one in the current situation. And so pages can talk about pages are really messengers, okay? Messengers from the universe, and they come in to give you news or to deliver information or to give you important insights. The Page of Wands in particular is typically about a job offer or a job opportunity. It could also be an offer of travel, because wands can connect to like distance travel, such as like the Eight of Wands or the Knight of Wands, or both cards that can Three of Wands. Definitely could be something about travel here. You can see that this person here is sort of an explorer as well on the card. And I do have to say, travel's been coming in for the collective here for weeks now. And yeah, that is something that I think is on the table for some of you. For others of you, it's like a change in your job or your career situation, or something like this here showing up pretty heavily at this time. And I feel like this feels very good for you. The thing is, with this Four of Cups, you've been bored. The truth is that you've been a little bit apathetic or bored, or just, if those words aren't resonating with you, the situation that you've been in has been a little bit stale with the Four of Cups. And it's something that you don't feel fulfilled where you've been, I feel like, for many of you. If this reading is resonating and if this reading is for you. You also have this Five of Swords showing up here. The Five of Swords is all about loss, defeat, challenge, challenging situations in your life. And so Five Swords, it can be about, the thing is, the Five Swords really says that there's something that is ending in your life, but it's totally recoverable, right? It's like a totally recoverable situation. If something is ending in your life, it's not like you're not out of the game. Or if something's moving out of your life, it's really like you're being put into a how do I say this? You're being put onto a new path, because the card that comes after the Five of Swords is the Six of Swords, which is about a transition. And so, you know, I feel like for some of you, you've needed some fresh energy here. You've needed something new. You needed to go in a new direction. Something like that here is showing up for you. Now, in the current situation, you have the Page of Pentacles, you have the Tower, and you have the Knight of Swords. So when you think about the Knight of Swords, it is a card of destruction. It can be a card of destruction. You actually have two cards that, if you look up the meaning, the Tower and the Knight of Swords both can indicate some maybe tendency to be a little bit destructive, or to be hasty, or if something happens it can also refer to something that happens in your life quickly, that like so quickly that you don't even really have time to something that happens so quickly that you don't even really have time to process. That can be all associated here with the Tower and the Knight of Swords. And so, you know, could this be like a warning sign? It could be, but the vibe in this reading is that this is something that's good. It's like there's some sort of like silver lining message here, where something's changing for you rapidly, right? Something's moving out here rapidly, but this is ultimately also coming with opportunities and offers and an ability to move to a new place or go to new places here. You have this Page of Pentacles, which the Page of Pentacles is really about good prospects in your life, good opportunities. And Page of Pentacles, it can be a financial prospect. Actually, Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles, really nice kind of combination if you are kind of on the job hunt, or you're searching for job stuff, or you're kind of like you're searching for job opportunities, or you're firing off applications, making sure your resume is tight. Like, those two cards would definitely be very good, because the Page of Wands might be like the job offer. Page of Pentacles might be like you negotiating the salary, right? Just to sort of like put this all together. And this might come as a surprise to you, as you have the Tower and the Knight of Swords with these two cards. What I will say is, for some of you, this is some other opportunity or prospect that you just feel very pulled towards. And again, this could be in any area of life, because we have a variety of cards here. We have Pentacles, Swords, Wands, Cups. This could be in a variety of areas for you, depending on what you are kind of looking at. But you feel suddenly pulled towards a new direction. I'm going to be very interested to see what three cards come in to clarify this column here, but this is pretty significant to get the Tower and the Knight of Swords. So I would say, like, be careful that you are not being destructive at this time. Like, if you know that you're going too fast or you're going too hard on something, I would say, like, just keep that in mind. That's what's showing up here in the cards. But at the same time, I do think that some of you just have really kind of like exciting energy here as well. In the future, you have the Queen of Cups, you have the World, and you have the King of Cups. So I just recognized here that we do have a counterpart here showing up. King and Queen of Cups could be a water sign, but if you are here for love, like I said, this is one of these readings where it can really be, it depends, it's a variety reading, it's spice of life reading. And so it really just depends on where you are here. But the King of Cups, Queen of Cups is traditionally a very nice combination for love and for maybe finding a nice counterpart. If you are single, this could feel like something that finally has come in here because of this World card. Like, this could be something that you've been seeking for quite some time with the World card being there. Now, the other thing is with this energy here, the World is also really, like I said, there's something about like international travel or going to like a far place, or you know, feeling like some of you may just decide, like, I'm gonna just sell all my possessions, I'm gonna go move to this city, or I'm gonna maybe go spend time in this country, or something like this here. This could certainly be the case, and you know, you feel really pulled towards this. I also think that you know, there's just some sort of completion happening here connected to your relationship energy or your place of living as well. For whatever reason, that's coming in here. But with the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups, you know, really nice energy. So let's go ahead and let's start to look at these 3 oracle cards here. So you have Krishna, devotion. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. You have Lord Shiva, transcendence. Rise up, honor your inner force. Steps are being given. Dance with the universe. And then you also have Isis, magic manifesting. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. I like this idea of you dancing with the universe. I feel like whatever you're here for, this idea of dancing with the universe right now is really important for you. And I think in doing that, sort of in kind of just working in co-creation with the universe, you're allowing this manifestation to kind of come in. That's the way I'm kind of interpreting this dance with the universe. You kind of co-creating here at this time. And yeah, like I said, you know, if you feel guided, some of you, like with this trust your spiritual guidance, some of you do feel really, really guided here to try something, to see something, to do something. All of this is kind of coming in. So let's go ahead and let's start to clarify, but do make sure you're subscribed. It really does help my channel grow. And if you are subscribed, you do get regular content updates from me. So hit that subscribe button. All right, so we have the 3 of Pentacles, we have the 8 of Pentacles, and we also have the 9 of Pentacles here. Wow. So all Pentacles now clarifying this first column. For many of you, this is connected to job, and maybe not so much move. Maybe for some of you, this is not so much a move like travel or anything like that. For some of you, I do think it is, but maybe for there's another group of people here that are really, really focused on their money at this time, like really, really focused on their money with these 3 cards coming in to clarify. Page of Wands with the 9 of Pentacles. I really like that for you because 9 of Pentacles is all about financial independence in one's life. It's being able to kind of stand on your own 2 feet and you know, not need to rely on anybody, but really being your own boss kind of what's coming into my mind here. Some of you may, yeah, that's coming to my mind. I don't always get that with the 9 of Pentacles, but I think being your own boss here, the fact that it's with the Page of Wands, some of you are really thinking about that. Others of you, you might just be thinking about like how you can increase your pay or increase your income in some way, because you have this 8 of Pentacles, which is about like essentially profiting off of the talents and the skills that you have. The 3 of Pentacles is working together with others to come up with a problem or to come up with solutions. But actually you can see that this person here has completely finished the statue, and there is a sort of metaphorical reward that comes along with this person being able to complete the statue. And so the idea is the 3 of Pentacles can also come in to reward you for all of your hard work and all of the energy and effort that you put into something. Let's clarify this middle column here. I'm curious to see what we have. So you have the Six of Pentacles, you have the Ace of Swords, and would you believe it, clarifying the Knight of Swords, you have the Knight of Swords. So wow. I mean, listen, just be extremely careful that you are not going too quickly on something, okay? Like, the Knight of Swords is, you can see in the card here, this is the after tarot, so it's depicting the traditional Rider-Waite a few moments after the initial illustration. So this person is like, you know, this person's warlike, right? They are winning. They are defeating somebody in battle. And that can be good, it can be bad. It really just depends on your interpretation of, you know, this card. But on a much more positive note, the Knight of Swords would say that you are striking while the iron is hot. You are going for something. You are not holding back. You are not reserved. You are really going for something. And especially as you have this Ace of Swords here with it as well, which the Ace of Swords is all about breakthroughs. It's all about feeling divinely inspired, and kind of divine intervention, actually, is the way to look at the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords, Tower, some of you feeling like you're maybe moving into a spiritual awakening here, or you're having like spiritual experiences here, or there's something that you just feel extremely called to do. There's like a divine intervention type thing. This has happened very quickly, or it's happening very, very, very quickly here, because to get the Knight of Swords twice is significant. I mean, the chances of that are very low, right? There's 78 cards in each one of these decks, right? And so for you to pull that is something, I have to say. The Six of Pentacles with the Page of Pentacles is definitely good, because Page of Pentacles prospect, Six of Pentacles can say, now that you've been operating from a place of giving, it's time for you to receive. With the Page of Pentacles, remember, Page of Pentacles offers opportunities. So I think that this is all kind of showing up here for you. This is all kind of coming together here for you. You have, yes, you have the Sun, you have the Wheel of Fortune, all right, Sagittarius, and the Three of Cups, party time, celebration time. The future's bright for you. Okay, the Sun is incredible. It's, for me, the best omen to find. You have the most powerful card. You have the most positive card. And with the Fool and the Sun says that you are a ray of positivity. People love to be around you, and you are shining bright at this time. You have this Wheel of Fortune. When the wheel spins, right, so in your direction, it is so important that you take advantage, okay? And I don't think you'll have any issue taking advantage, as you have the Knight of Swords twice. Three of Cups, party, celebration, good times with others, enjoying yourself, enjoying company, letting loose, celebrating, you know, letting your hair down, whatever it is. And, you know, I do think that whatever is going on in this moment, considering that we just got these three cards as the outcome to clarify, go in this direction. I can't tell you what to do, but if you're resonating with me and you're like, yes, 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 as I've been reading this reading, like if you're like, yes, that makes sense, this is on point, whatever, it seems like this direction here, this divine intervention that is going on, is leading you to something incredible. So thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe. Really appreciate you. I'll see you in the next reading.